What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? What is going on today? Welcome to another live stream. Today, we are going to hunt for some more potential 100x gems live on screen. We're just going to kind of take you through what I do, on a semi-regular basis anyways. Just put it on screen and share it with you guys so you can see what I do. First off, though, I want to go over Bitcoin's price because it is sitting above $60,000 still, which is remarkable, being the fact that we haven't even hit the halving yet. We're still like a month and a half away. So, there's a lot of people saying that we might actually break all-time highs before the halving, which has never happened before. So, I don't know if that puts us in some sort of super cycle, or maybe things are just moving faster this time, and we top out a little earlier since we seem to be ahead of schedule. I don't really know the answer to that. Time will tell, as things play out. But nonetheless, I think a lot of this has to do with the ETFs being approved and all of the larger financial institutions FOMOing in, basically, now that they're allowed to, and that their customers are allowed to, and probably requesting a certain percentage of their portfolio be put into Bitcoin. So price action is excellent right now. As well as I saw this article by Blockworks. Bitcoin ETFs hit volume record of $7.6 billion. So basically what's happening here, without, I'm not going to read the whole article, but the amount of outflow as far as purchasing goes by these big institutions and their ETFs are still on a daily basis outweighing what is being put into the market by the miners on a daily basis still. So I can't stress enough the supply crunch that is upon us, and you don't want to be left behind on this, because big money's going to get in. A lot of the supply is going to get eaten up. It's already getting eaten up, and it's just a matter of time. I mean, I don't have a crystal ball, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen. But if you read the tea leaves of everything that's happening right now, I mean, the ETFs were only approved in January, and we're still in February. I mean, last day of February, but it's been about a month, month and a half of the approvals, and we're, the rates at which they're buying Bitcoin at this point is just, absolutely ridiculous. So that will filter down into altcoins as well eventually. So, we talk about Bitcoin because it's, the mother of them all, and the market follows Bitcoin, but the altcoins, are gonna rip at some point as well. Bitcoin always leads the way, and altcoins will follow. We have to wait for, Bitcoin to kind of settle down, start moving sideways a little bit, and altcoins will fly at that point. So patience is the name of the game here. So but it's crazy to see how much, you know, volume is being eaten up by these ETFs this early, and I don't know that I see that slowing down anytime soon. So make sure you pack your bags, because we are running out of time. That is for sure. I did notice too that Archetype started a live stream right at 4 o'clock like I did, so I can't imagine that's gonna help my viewership today. Bigger YouTube channel. So nonetheless, I'm still gonna go through all of what I need to do here, because I'm gonna do it anyways, with or without you. So we will just put it on camera, and hopefully some people will go back after the stream and rewatch and hopefully learn something. So let's get into it. So last time, last live stream a couple days ago, we ended off on this note of finding a project that I actually really liked the look of, Octavia. Pretty small market cap at 10.8 million. And it's only been out for a week or so. I'm following it. I haven't bought it yet. The team is okay. At least they're doxed, but they don't have a whole lot of history in the crypto space, so I'm not completely sold on them. But at least they doxed themselves to the public, which is a good thing. It's an AI play, some sort of personal assistant robot type stuff. And I noticed here too that AI Tech, Solidus, is also a backer of Octavia. So I don't know if these guys, AI Tech, is actually using, you know, this tech from Octavia in their ventures over there. I know AI Tech is another AI narrative play that is using AI to basically help the energy crisis and issues that they're having over there in Europe, I think in the Germany area or something to that extent. So maybe they're using this Octavia as kind of a personal assistant over there, or maybe they're just, you know, maybe they just invested in it for all I know. But they could be, you know, combining techs and using it or whatever they see fit. So the website here, real quick. I love how a website of an AI personal assistant wants to know that me clicking onto the website is a human, of course. It's funny to me a little bit, but this was their website. The website's kind of cool, except for this woman looks a little creepy. Web3 assistant. So we're not going to spend too much time on that. I was just refreshing since it was still up on my computer screen. That is what we ended on last time around. So for those of you real quickly who were not here during the last stream, we're on cryptorank.io, and we are filtering with this filter section here. You can filter by market cap, by narrative, by what blockchain you want the project to be built on, whether you want an L1, an L2, an AI, gaming. You can filter it through all of these filters here and kind of compile what you're looking for in a much more compacted search form. Very, very useful when looking for new projects. So what I do is 1 million to 100 million. 100 million is getting a little too high for me as far as market cap when I'm investing in these smaller projects, but I don't have an option. I do want to look at projects over 10 million as well. And so 100 million is just the next available thing, marker there. Yeah, you can filter by fully diluted valuation, you know, trading on which blockchain, what category, all that kind of stuff. So we just have it basically pretty open here. We don't have too many factors on here that'll slim the search down at all. So we're basically just going off of market cap here, anywhere from 1 million to 100 million. And this is what it gives us. So we are on page 1 here. This is starting at 100 million, so I want to go backwards from 1 million. So here we go. So we get the smaller end of things first because that's a little more exciting to me. So let's go ahead and just click on a few of these. Like I said, I'm going to kind of do what I do on a daily basis anyway. If you guys have any projects or coins that you want me to look at, go ahead and put them in the chat. And we will definitely take a look at them. Anything that, you know, you've bought or you're thinking about buying, go ahead and put them in the chat, and I will get around to looking at them for you. So right here, this first, it's not even ranked as far as on CoinMarketCap. I'm not sure if it's even on CoinMarketCap, but we will make sure that it is before we deem it a good project. And another thing too I like to do is you can look at a few features here. It'll tell you market cap, the fully diluted market cap. Again, I'll reiterate that the fully diluted market cap, I like to see them under $100,000 or under $100,000. Just because you don't want it too big of a fully diluted market cap. That's if all the coins were circulating and out on the market, the open market right now, that would be the market cap of the project. You know, once you get up into the 200, 300, 400, 500, you know, million, up into actually, I take that back now that I think about it. 100 million, not 100,000. 100 million is what you want to what you really want to stay under. This is 22,000, so this is extremely tiny. Market cap's only $2,000. That's probably too new or too small for me. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that this is not even on CoinMarketCap yet. Flea Mint. Let's go over here and type it in. There's their communities there, but it's not listed. It doesn't look like. It's just some news from the community. It's probably got an account here and posting, so. And they have 2 followers, which is not good. Let's come back to CryptoRank, and let's go backwards here 1 page. And see, when you, this is the problem, when you click back on this page here, it starts you at the all the way back to where you began, so you kind of have to do the filters again, which is kind of why I like looking it up on CoinMarketCap rather than clicking on the project on here. So when we go back, it doesn't pull us all the way back here, and we have to go back and find the lowest market cap. And here, these are all in the thousands. I want to get to the 1 million before we... So let's go page 3, 60,000, page 4, 100,000, page 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So now we're now we're looking at projects that are a little more reputable in the 1 million, still an extremely low market cap, but at least most of these will probably be listed on CoinMarketCap. So that looks like a meme coin. We're going to skip over meme coins. I don't really like them all that much. You can make a lot of money on them, but not so, I do own a few meme coins. I just don't really like looking for them in this. I like to find real good, fundamentally strong projects. So let's go ahead. It's nice too, you can see the chart over here, so you can kind of skip by these ones that the chart doesn't look all that good. And then something like this, Ton Up, the chart looks real good. I'm guessing it's in the Ton ecosystem, if I were to take a guess. Of course, I just, instead of typing it in here, see, that's not listed. Ton Coin is. So that's a no-go. No-go on CoinMarketCap. And I just did this again where I clicked on the page, and we're gonna go all the way. No, it did keep us. Now we're in the $8 million range. I don't know. See, it jumps around, which is kind of annoying. That's the one thing I don't like about this website. So from now on, we're going to see, now it's backwards again. So we want to get back to the market caps, the smallest. And we're going to go over here and get back to the 1 million. I apologize for the time wasted. So when I find a project on here now, I'm not even going to click on it. We're just going to take it straight over to CoinMarketCap. So let's see. A lot of times, just I skip by some of these with the weird names and little icons that don't look very good. I like to can do a lot quicker research, and I may miss some here and there. I understand that. Like for instance, Finblocks is something that I would normally skip over. If we go over here, why am I just in a community? Maybe that's why. There we go. Market cap. See over here it says $500,000 market cap. CryptoRank gives it a 200,000. Why am I jumping around it? No, that's volume. I'm sorry. 1.1 million. So I don't know what the discrepancy is there. That's a little worrying. Fully diluted is 5.9 million. I don't know what that discrepancy is between the two websites. Looking at that all-time chart, it looks like absolute garbage. It's been around since June. Doesn't have very many exchanges. So all in all, looking at this right away is a no-go for me. We don't have to go any further to the website or the team. I'm not interested. And keep in mind too, I forgot to mention in the beginning, we during this filter scenario over here, we filtered out everything that every project that is older than 1 year old. So every project we're looking at here is going to be younger than 1 year old, which is going to give us maximum pumpability if we find something good, because it's new, it's going to go through its first bull run. It doesn't have any sort of resistance levels of people who bought the top and are waiting to sell again. There's no drama involved with them at this point from last cycle, so it's kind of the way I like to look at it. So I like new coins. I do hold some older ones as well. Just a few, being Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum. I'm in the process of selling my Ethereum for Kaspa, waiting for a better entry point on Kaspa though, because that's my biggest conviction this bull run. But I'm definitely keeping my Bitcoin, and Solana will outperform Ethereum, so I think I'm just better set up in Solana than Ethereum, and I'm, Kaspa is going to outperform Ethereum and Solana, so my Ethereum I feel like is best allocated to Kaspa at this point. But that's just me. I wouldn't hate on anybody who does hold Solana, or excuse me, Ethereum. So, Nerdbot, no, Amulet Protocol. Let's take a look at Amulet. It's kind of a cool name because that's a jewel or a gem, I believe, of some sort. Let's see. Amulet. All-time chart looks interesting, to say the least, but it looks like it's definitely bottomed out, and we're actually making new all-time highs right now, and pretty much price discovery with this guy. Exchange listings. I know for a fact now, without looking at anything else, that it's a Solana project, because you can trade it on Jupiter and Orca, which are Solana DEX's decentralized exchanges. But it's got KuCoin, BitGet, Gate.io. I would like to see, KuCoin's a decent sized exchange. Gate.io is decent as well. I would like to see a couple more, being MEXC and maybe one more, but this only launched 1 month ago, almost to the day. So it hasn't been out very long, and it does have a few central exchanges, BitGet also being one. And I do really like the Solana ecosystem for this bull run coming up. I think Solana-based projects are going to do exceptionally well. So that interests me. All-time chart looks weird, but it's not a turnoff because we are sitting, almost in price discovery. Like I said, I think it found its lows after a potential launch up here. So all of that looks pretty good. About is the next scenario. First Web3 platform that combines investment and insurance, empowering Web3 users to earn safely with built-in loss protection. So it sounds like it's a DeFi slash almost like a perpetual protocol where you can gamble, per se, on futures trading and stuff. Offers unique blend of enhanced yield strategies, transparent risk profiles. So I don't really necessarily like this. It almost seems like it's if it's offering enhanced yield strategies and transparent risk profiles, it almost sounds like it's an investing platform that's, you know, giving you yield and stuff like that for doing certain things. And that's not something I'm necessarily interested in right now. So we are going to put a big X on that. That being said, it'll probably do pretty well just because of, and I made the mistake again of looking, it's a habit of, you know, you see the coin here that you want to look at and you click on it and it just screws up everything coming back around. So we're going to do it all again, unfortunately. One of these times I'm going to remember. And not have to do that every single time. Where's the 1 millions? There they are. So we're off of this page, on to page 15. There's Amulet. Cyber Arena. Kind of sounds like a gaming play. We'll look at that real quick. The chart over here looks good. That's only a 7-day chart though. So Cyber Arena. So, if you guys remember, we had a massive gaming pump in December, late December into early January, so that's what this is for. Anytime you pull up an all-time chart of a newer gaming project that has been around since before December of last year, you're going to see a pretty big spike right here. You know, it's holding a floor higher than it did down here, which is good, but overall I'm not sure I necessarily like this chart. It does look like it's maybe formed another bottom and it's on its way back up again, potentially. Centralized exchanges are lacking. You've got 3 centralized exchanges for crypto that's, you know, from early November. So 4 months old. I would like to see more centralized exchanges. I probably would not invest in this. Market cap is 1 million, 5 billion max supply, 6 million fully diluted. Like, all of that looks okay. It's just the centralized exchange and the chart doesn't look great. So it's a VR, maybe some metaverse. Gamers worldwide with a unique opportunity to monetize their skills beyond streaming by transcending the limitations of Web 2 gaming. Cyber Arena opens up new possibilities for immersive experiences and value-staked skill games. It's a revolution in the gaming industry. So, what makes it unique? While other Web3 studios target solely Web3 audiences, Cyber Arena is an offering first to the Web2 gamer base. So, I actually like that scenario there. They are a studio, so they're going to have multiple games, and they're actually targeting Web2 gamers, which is the vast majority of gamers out there, let's be honest. Web3 has failed last cycle at creating any sort of good gaming experience, and this time around, the experience is better. The games look a lot better. The gameplay looks and feels a lot better. But there's going to be tons of competition. the fact that they are aiming to market towards Web 2 gamer base is actually something that I like about them. And then they'll bring them into Web 3 using their platform, I would assume. So it's a Web 3 implementation of Emporium Multimedia, an award-winning studio with over a dozen games, 30+ million players, and development experience from legendary games like Mad Max and Battlefield. This is the first tokenized studio with Web 2 players being seamlessly ported into Web 3 opportunities. Studio is leading the way in giving players both an opportunity to own digital value, their time creates, and the ability to have a stake in the growth of games. So actually, the more I read about it, the more I kind of like it. So they already have a Web 2 gaming studio, and they're seamlessly bringing over Web 3, implementing Web 3 into their already, large audience of Web 2 gamers. So this actually kind of interests me. I don't like their exchanges, though. The narrative is decent. Their chart is okay. I might add this to my watch list just to see if they get any more exchange listings. And if they do, then I might actually... I mean, this market cap is extremely low right now, so it's super risky. I would definitely not ape all into this, but keep it on a watch list, and let's see what's happening. I do want to go look at their website and make sure the team is doxed first before I really commit to anything anyways, because that will tell a lot. I'm assuming they're going to have a doxed team if they're already in the Web 2 space and they've got over 1 million users like they claim. So they're supported by BNB and Doge. They're supported by Doge Chain. So it looks like that's definitely a fighting game. Almost looks like Mortal Kombat style. You can win rewards, which is always good because that's an incentive to play. White paper, token staking, contract. About us, the team. Let's go see what they're all about. I'm wondering, I mean, those are cartoon photos, but I'm wondering if they are actually them. They just had AI cartoon them, or if they're like avatars of some sort. They do have their LinkedIn accounts. So if you go and look at this guy, which seems to be their, yeah, their CEO. Experience, Cyber Arena full-time. He was in Veles Technologies and Otis Technologies. Not sure exactly what those are. Could be gaming, could just be some form of tech. Experience is, somewhat lackluster, it seems. But at least they're doxed. That's a good sign. So maybe one of these guys, not the NFT artist, but maybe this guy has a little more experience. I don't know. So they have 30+ million downloads, 8 years of experience, AAA rank titles. All in all, this is an interesting gaming project with an extremely low market cap. So this has either got the potential to go apeshit as far as price goes, or go to zero. We have no idea. Very risky. But it checks the majority of boxes. Like I said, I would like to see a little bit more in the centralized exchange realm. So I'm going to keep that on my watch list and monitor their central exchanges and see what happens, you know? Moving on. Kingdom of Ants sounds like a weird gaming scenario. Greenlance. Oh shoot, I clicked on it. Oh, it didn't register. Good thing my mouse isn't working very well today. No, Greenlance. Let's take a look. And see what this guy is all about. All-time chart looks like shit. Centralized exchanges look like shit. So, it's been around since January 16th. I don't think I'm going to look any further because freelance platform powered by AI blockchain technology. It offers low free transactions, profit sharing through tokens. So it's basically built for freelancers to market themselves and get paid. Not interested whatsoever. Moving on. Shiba Nico doesn't sound like something I want to invest in. Neither to, well, BRC app. Not a good name. The project needs to have a decent sounding name. Surfboard, no. No, Savvy. Kind of sounds ridiculous, but let's... Ah, shoot. I can't help myself on that, clicking on those. It's only on decentralized exchanges, so I'm passing on that immediately. Oh, Jesus Christ. And if you look at that chart, that's a rug pull, if I've ever seen a rug pull. And it was launched in September of last year. I am staying far away from that guy. I want nothing to do with it. And let's see here. Bork. We're not doing meme coins today. Project Hive. I don't necessarily like that they have the word project in their name, but I'm going to look at them anyway because of their logo looks cool. It's eye-catching. I don't even see it on here, which means it's probably not a good project. HGT. Let's just try. Yeah, it's not on CoinMarketCap. So we're moving on. It says well, it's ranked. I don't know if that's a CoinMarketCap ranking or Ethlos. Ethlos. Let's see what we got here. What the hell is this? I don't know what happened there. Maybe there was a token unlock and the team sold some or something. That's crazy. Nonetheless, it's been out since July. One centralized exchange. I don't want anything to do with it. That means that they're not even comfortable enough with their own project to pay for centralized exchanges to onboard more users and more investors. So, all of a sudden, don't have to look any further. Let's go to Republic. See, a lot of these, we can look at Republic. I don't know that that's going to be a good project just by my spidey senses. Jesus. I can't spell today. There it is. Let's check out the all-time chart. Looks awful. It's only a couple months old, so maybe the sell-off originally, maybe it's finding its bottom here. I don't like that chart normally, but they have a ton of centralized exchanges, which is a good sign. The fact that this project is new enough, that might have just been a sell-off from the team or the initial buyer pre-sale. So I'm not going to officially count this out. 5 million market cap. Doesn't have a max supply, which is a little iffy. Fully diluted market cap is let me see what this does before I click on that and get all of this nonsense out of the way and ruin my search parameters. Let's go on the website here and see what this is. Okay. Tools to help creators succeed. I don't really think that that needs to be in a Web3 format necessarily. I mean, eventually everything's going to move into Web3, but I don't know that this is something I would... It's almost like a TikTok or a you know, some sort of social media network or Web3. This could do well as far as pumping. I see the team down here is also doxed right on the home page. It looks like the CEO. I guess the number 2 in line is a dancer, which is interesting. Also, a CEO here. So I mean, that's a good sign. They have a lot of centralized exchanges. If you were, wanting to get into some sort of social media Web3, project with a really low market cap, maybe this is a decent project. I'm not sure what the tokenomics look like, because none of this is reported here. So if we go back to Crypto Rank, I'm going to ruin my search again, but if we click on this, okay, so this has the fully diluted market cap as a 77 million, which is not bad. There's some good things about this project, some not so good things. It's got some backers and some funders. You know, I could see, you know, this potentially doing okay. But on the same token, it's extremely risky. So I do like the exchange listings. I'm not going to go in and look at the tokenomics. I'm sure they're awful, like most entertainment/gaming projects are. So we'll save that for another time. I'm going to add this as well to my watch list. I want to see what the chart looks like moving forward. I want to see if we kind of come out of this downtrend down here and start working our way back up a little bit into the 3 and 4 cent range. That would give me a little more hope for the project. But yeah, watch list for sure. I don't know that I'm going to be interested in, you know, investing in a project like this, but it has the potential to, you know, pump, I guess you could say. Like projects like why can't I think of the name of it? The social media Web3 platform of last cycle. Shoot, I can't even think of the name. It did very well though. Theta is the name of it. I would assume that this, you know, could potentially do something similar. But the market cap's so low and the risk is very high. So I'm going to monitor this actually. See what happens. Wouldn't be my first choice, but it's got some positives enough about it to where I put it on my watch list. So just keep an eye on things. So yeah, my chat isn't working today, guys, so I apologize if I'm not seeing some chats. It doesn't seem like it's working anyway. So let's just do another 1 or 2 here, and then we'll call it quits for the day. Don't want to waste too much of your guys' time. Again, we're back in the $5 million range here. Meme Trace, no. Aimbot AI, probably a no. Soonverse, I'm guessing is some sort of metaverse. I don't really like metaverse projects all that much. There we go. Finance, Friend 3. See, I can just tell by looking at a lot of these that I just don't see them going anywhere. I don't foresee this being that great either, but it probably looks like some lending platform. Triathlon. What the heck? This has been around for a while. And it's, I mean, this was the bear market. I don't know what that spike was for. out in October of 2022 when things were looking pretty ugly and bleak out there. Had a major pump too in, maybe this was that gaming pump. No, it was end of January. Yeah, I don't know what would have caused that at the end of January. It's only on a DEX pancake swap. So I immediately say nope to that. We do not have to look any further. New people coming into the market are not going to use a DEX, decentralized exchange. So in order to get the most pumping potential in a crypto, you want them to be listed on multiple centralized exchanges. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but it's important. And that will hopefully eventually lead to a tier 1 central exchange listing, which is what's really going to pump the project. So if they're not even, that project was out since September of 2022 and it doesn't even have one centralized exchange, so that is an absolute no-go for me. Think so we'll just look at this one and then we'll go ahead and end the stream, providing, what is that? That's not the same logo. Inceptor, there it is. Let's take a look. All-time chart looks pretty decent there. I'm impressed. Central exchanges, how long has this been out for? Since January 5th, and it has 2 centralized exchanges, but good low, they're good centralized exchanges. KuCoin and Mexi. I would like to see more than that, but it's still a new project. It's only been out for less than 2 months, so 3 million market cap. Fully diluted is 27 million, which is good. Max supply is 100 million tokens, which is very good. So let's see what this guy does. Inceptor is a multi-chain DeFi 2.0 liquidity protocol with a Launchpad plugin enabling pre-launch and publicly traded tokens to build protocol-owned liquidity, solving DeFi 1.0's mercenary liquidity problem. So it multi-chain. I wonder if this is its own L1 that is enabling some sort of DeFi and Launchpad. Kind of unclear in that little. I don't know why the website would be any more clear, but projects over. Yeah, I think this might just be more of a launch pad than anything else. Accessing investments over Web3. Get refunds and other capital protection policies. Yeah, this is like a It's got some supporters here. I don't know that I'm interested necessarily in here. It's kind of unclear what it actually does. And that bothers me a little bit because when I invest in something, I would like to know clearly what the use case and like what it's trying to do. Maybe some staking DeFi type stuff, but it also looks like it goes into like lending portfolios and weird stuff. So I am going to shy away from this. So we'll end up the stream there. I hope that somebody gets some sort of useful information from this and can go out into the wild and kind of start researching, you know, new projects for themselves. It's always good to have some of these lower cap new projects in your portfolio in small allocations, of course, because, you know, once you find a good one that you're sold on, that you're bullish on, that kind of checks all the boxes. Because if your portfolio, if you start out with not so much money and your portfolio is completely filled with majority, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum, your chances of making, you know, life-changing gains are pretty slim. If you're starting out with, you know, multi-millions of dollars or a couple millions of dollars even, you know, you can put that into Bitcoin and Ethereum and, you know, 3 to 10x it, you know, depending on your allocations, and you've, you know, now got, you know, multi-millions. So the difference between something like that and an investor who's starting out with $1,000 or, you know, 2,000 or 10,000, you kind of want to allocate slightly heavier than you would starting out with a bunch of money into a few smaller cap, you know, potential, like we call it, potential 100x gems. So it just gives you a better, it's obviously more risk, but it gives you a better opportunity to turn a small amount of money into a very large amount of money if you're in the right project. So that's kind of my thought process and my little lesson for the day. So so we'll sign off now. Like and subscribe if you like the content. That would be much appreciated. And also, I'll mention this again. I am going to be giving away a Kaspa edition Tangem wallet. There's a good view of it. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, so one of you guys will win that. They're limited edition. They don't make them anymore. So you can only buy them on the secondary market out in the wild now. And you're probably going to be paying a larger, you know, inflated price for them. So make sure you subscribe. You'll be entered in to win that at a certain point in time. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Peace out.